Hello and welcome to the laboratory of Dr. John Pellegrino. My name is Paul Canny and I'll be showing you around today. This is a nanoscience and research laboratory with a focus in membrane technology, and what we're trying to do is create nano-featured membranes which actually function better than normal membranes. This is good news for commercial use because it means that users have to replace their membranes less and clean their filters less often. This saves money in the long run and provides a better, more efficient filtration process overall. The problem is that it's not quite at the industry level yet. It's still in the laboratories, such as this one. And so what we're trying to do is come up with a roll-to-roll process of creating these membranes so that we can get them out for commercial use. So I'm going to take you through the process really quick of what we do. It starts out with a 2-inch by 2-inch silicon wafer, as you can see here. This silicon wafer actually has nano-sized patterns and features on it, which have been proven through experimentation, which I'll show you later, to create a more efficient membrane. So the nano patterns on this are incredibly difficult and costly to make. A stamp similar to this costs $2,000, and as you can see, you're not going to be doing much filtration with that small of a surface area. So what we need to do is sort of blow that up into a bigger area. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this $2,000 silicon stamp and we're going to create a substrate or an intermediate mold before we go into our later processes. So this silicon master stamp here goes into this machine. This is a nano imprint lithography machine created by Design Center Colorado here at the University of Colorado Boulder. And what it does is it takes this silicon stamp and it imprints into any sort of polymer or membrane material. So what we're doing right now is we're printing into this material, which is called Ultim. It's in the polyether imide family, which is a high temperature and high strength polymer. And what happens is we come down at really high heats and high pressures, which then transfers the nano features into this material. And this material will be used as an intermediate in our next machine, which is over here. Now this is a roll-to-roll machine, which takes this belt material that we just imprinted into, and it imprints into the actual membrane that we're going to use. This is polysulfone, and it is another polyimide, and it is actually a membrane material that's used in desalinization processes, food and beverage industry, and it's actually been used in the space helmets that astronauts wear out into space. So it's a really cool membrane material, but it's pretty hard to imprint into, and especially at a commercial level. So what we're going to do is take this roll-to-roll machine, and we're going to be able to use this belt material with the nano features on it and run it in conjunction with the polysulfone, and it's going to run through these rollers here, again at high heat and high temperature, and it's going to come out the other side with nano features on our membranes. So this will be a commercial use, and we're trying to validate the functionality of this roll-to-roll process. Again, this is a milk filtration experiment, and what we do here is validate in the fact that the polysulfone is able to function better as a nano-featured membrane than if it didn't have those nano features at all.